Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're here with the announcement. Now, as you guys may have seen, you guys see a little avatar or a little profile, and yes, as the new year begins, something new will change, and I will start adding this profile picture to the Friday videos, not the Conquest videos, but the Friday videos. So, first things first, before I keep addressing it, I gotta discuss about the channel analytics, and I gotta say, I gotta appreciate you guys for your 68 current subscribers and a bunch of views, and of course I know you guys still like the JoJo Part 4 video. It's been doing a lot, and I know recently the Pokemon Big Bronze, the final act video has been going crazy, or the film pretty much. But time to address, like the avatar, like I said. To me, Pokemon Conquest, I mean, I could put it in, but it wouldn't make sense to do it halfway in. So I'm not going to add the profile, or I'm not going to add myself into the videos, and only the Friday videos starting when it would appear on the first video. So meaning the videos that come out right after this for Fridays, if they do not have it, that means that it doesn't start to, and it's your old content, or it's recent content that I forgot. But one of these videos that I am posting does have it, which means it is recent, and it will kick off me always having my profile picture in the videos. But to continue that, we're going to discuss pretty much every month of how it's going to go from July to June, because it's the summer, and that's when I'll discuss my summer plans when the summer plans come. But yeah, so we can start off with, of course, January. Now, as you guys may have seen, since it's coming up Monday, tomorrow we're doing Monochika, which he only has 2 episodes. As of this recording, or as of this video, when it's being posted, his recordings are the only ones that are finished out of this entire month. So that's that. But we also have 2 more people. We also have, I believe that's, trying to think what's her name. Let's see here. I believe that's Gracia. Gracia would be right after. I thought of doing Mishugi, Master Shinge, but like the Braviary user or the Staraptor user, but I decided to save him for later. And then of course right after that is Ujiyasu. Ujiyasu does unlock someone, which helps me out later, and so does Gracia. So getting to them complete now makes sense. But on to the next people. Now, as of this, there's a lot of people from February to, I think it's April. It's always 4. Or there's like 3.5. And then until May and June, that's where it starts to decrease. But yeah, continuing, we have pretty much, oh, I forgot, let me go back to January actually. So, during January's month, because I have this all on like a little piece of paper I have, that I have to pretty much make an announcement for. On this month, I have videos already planned out. So this month will showcase the Eternal Nights, the final bits of the nights, 3 through 5. But we are playing it through Nightmare, so it will be the whole entire, pretty much it will be the whole entire game in, hold on, just 1 second, okay. It will pretty much be the whole entire game in Nightmare mode, which it will pretty much be an hour long, like an hour, 2 hours long, for sure. Then we do have Forgotten Memories, the full game. X will not be a part of it, since when we were younger, because we're 18 now, but when we were younger, I think this was around when we were 15, 14, we beat the whole game on Nightmare difficulty, and we beat 721 on Nightmare difficulty, but it was just with me and him and 2 other friends that I no longer talk to, or 2 people that I no longer talk to, and afterwards, then we have pretty much the FNAF 2 of Forgotten Memories, which that won't come out till later, which I have no idea because we had to decide as a group. It'll be with the 4 of us. But yeah, those are like the videos that are planned out right now. It's Forgotten Memories, the first FNAF one, the whole way through, and then we have Eternal Nights, the completed game, and then lastly, as of today, you guys are gonna get, or as of today, you guys should have gotten one of the Friday releases, which is the Best of 2025. And then one of these videos should be another Shonen Unleashed video, which would kick off the profile to start in the videos. So that would start it. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But yeah, pretty much I have 3 guaranteed videos that should be coming out. 2 of them should be coming out this month for sure. Or 1 of them, because the 2 of them I'm just waiting for either the whole party of us, the 6 that were playing in it, to beat it, or I'm waiting for the or I'm waiting for Matt to complete his side of Forgotten Memories, so I can send out that video. But yeah, that's pretty much my planned out stuff. Now, as we move to February, like you guys saw, it's 4 people. This is by the time this should, where the FNAF 2 for Forgotten Memories should be popping up, and we should be able to complete. These are in the months that I planned for them. The order is most likely, but it could change. But for sure, it's gonna happen in these months. So, Kanasugu is first to represent Valentine's Day because his story is based on love and righteousness. Then we have the last 2 that were pretty much in like the beauty contest, which is Kai and Rimuru. And then to kick us off for the end of February to the beginning of March is going to be Magoichi. And during this month, as of right now, the only shonen I have planned out is, I'm thinking one of the female characters in the game, or if not, I'm thinking of a character that I already have done a level 20, which to me is just preference on who I want to play at that moment or in the game. But at this time in February, for Shonen Unleashed, Gon and Kula should be out from what we know, so one of them could be coming out, but for sure it's going to be one of the old characters. But now we move on to February, and still, as you guys may see, Magoichi pretty much kicks off the rest of March. And then as we do that, then we have Yoshimoto with Fortress. And then of course now we have Minshungen with Stratter. And then to kick us off the end of March to beginning of April, we have Kanbei. And this is pretty much to start April, which this is where we start to have less. And if I remember correctly, for April it's again the other half of Kanbei, Kenji, and the rest of his story, which is Masamune, which is Braviary. They are going to be the last ones to be done this month. And during this month, it should be, one of these days should be Saiyan Day. So I will be posting a video for that. Probably will be Shonen. It probably will be either Goku or Vegeta. Most likely it will be Goku. But I would try to get all the Goku videos done during probably this month. So it probably will be Shonen Fest. I probably will do a video like that, or like a month that just Shonen Fest, where it will be just all Shonen videos and nothing else on Fridays. But yeah, we're gonna continue that. Probably will be tradition. But anyway, continuing that off, then we have May, which by this point in time I should be out of school because school only lasts from January to April. So now we're in May, and all we have left now is Motonari, which Superior, and lastly we have Nobunaga, which of course should be the last one on our plates. And during this month, most likely, since I'll be the only one out of school, I will be probably posting more shonen videos with more regular videos. But now comes the truth of June, which is pretty much the last part of my story. Yes, the hero gets a secondary story to it. But anywho, that would pretty much end our Pokemon Conquest series. So it started in June, and it'll end in June. Pretty much a full year of all Pokemon Conquest videos and nothing else. But now the question stands of what do I post now to fill in Tuesdays and Thursdays? Because Fridays will always be the same. They will always be some form of video. But as of right now, for the whole entire 6 months, it's all based on what I feel like or what's on the whim or what's on my mind. Like for starters, in January, we'll have a JJK character in it. It'll most likely be Yuji because of the Colton games. And it will have because I did Gojo, so I will do Yuji, and Mahito will come out soon. So I probably will do all of JJK. And then May through April will probably be all Saiyans. So it will be Namek Goku, Kaioken Goku, Boost Saga Goku. And then later on, like in the summer, I'll probably do Vegeta, Android Saga, and Saiyan Saga Vegeta. And then lastly, if I want to complete Dragon Ball, lastly is Piccolo, which shouldn't be that hard to beat, or it shouldn't be that hard to finish. But that's pretty much it. I'm trying to do anything else. Sorry if I keep having these long pauses. This is like me doing this at like 8 and 9 in the morning. I usually don't like. I'm not like fully ready to record in the morning, but it's like the only time I have available. And then afterwards, we have. I'm trying to think who else I haven't done. None of the Naruto cast, but I have one of them already level 20, so I could do it. And then for One Piece, I have Luffy and Zoro done. I probably will get them completed somehow. Sanji, I already did a video on him a while back, and so I'm not going to redo him. And then lastly, I have the Nami, which I will do. It's going to be a while. I will do all these shonen characters, but for sure, these 6 months will be all of Dragon Ball, most likely, and some tidbits of the new characters that are getting buffed and debuffed. So for sure, like I have a video coming out specifically on 2v2s with characters that I've only showcased. So that will be interesting. And yeah, I probably will do all of Demon Slayer because it's only 2 characters, over this is 3. And all of Dragon Ball. And all of JJK. So it'll be 3 animes completed during these 6 months. And during these 6 months, January, I did get noticed that Tales of Toronto, which I haven't done anything about since last year. Or not last year, rather 2024, late 2024. So it's been almost pretty much a year and a month. I haven't done anything with it, but that's because they actually revamped the game. So if you guys do want me to continue on that series, I do need a couple of more votes. I will make a poll on my what is it called? My community page, where I will post saying if you guys want to see more Tales of Toronto, or if not, I will post a video just to see how the views do. Even if the poll doesn't win, I'll post one video to see how well it does. And if it doesn't do that well, then I'll move on and I just won't record any of it no more. But yeah, that's pretty much it to say. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Most likely, if Tales of Toronto does kick off, that will become one of my Friday uploads. Unless I want it to like start in June, then it will become my Tuesday, Thursday videos. And of course, Pokemon ZA DLC that is coming out soon too on one of these days. Most likely we'll start in February, even though it would be starting late, but it'll be late January, early February. I just have to get the DLC. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched DA ever since I beat the game. It's because I'm focusing on this more specifically and trying to get as much Friday videos done as possible, so I can just focus more on school realistically, because that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And then lastly, I'm trying to think. Toronto was mentioned, Shona was mentioned, the new Avatar was mentioned, videos that are coming out were mentioned. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to showcase. I mean, I could do, like, there's other ideas that specifically the group has given me, like doing like what I said, more rivals. The only problem with that is I rarely get on the game, and if anything, I usually just like playing it and not recording it, because my content is far differently from more rivals. I'd probably have to post it on like a secondary channel, which would probably be just like my streams if I decide to do them. I'm more, as you guys can see, I'm more of a content creator than a streamer. But then they told me to do Roblox Rivals, which is a possibility. I mean, that game has been getting updated, and what I did notice is I did not do a best of 2024 video, and that's because it was a lot that year. And second thing was I haven't posted so much Roblox Bed Wars. That's because, one, we're kind of outgrown it, and two, there's really no new content because we all play the same character. Like, we all play the same kits. So if I really wanted to go back into it, then I would have to make a video posting saying the return of Roblox Bed Wars. One video, see how well it does. If it does great, I'll start posting more of the Roblox Bed Wars. It's weak, whatever. Those type of videos. The me versus an opponent will probably be once in a year, or once in a blue moon. It's because it's hard to get in contact with people, especially people that work, including me. It's hard to, because technically it says this is my hobby, but I have a job. But yeah, it's just hard to get in contact with people on the weekend when I'm free the majority of the time, and most people aren't. But when I mean my job is my school, realistically, but I'm unemployed, yeah. But full-time student. But anywho, I'm gonna stop talking about my personal life. But anywho, it's just hard to get in contact with people, like especially this year, like, because I only got contact with one, and we were able to do it. Because like one thing is that I could have done or recorded that I wouldn't have not thought of, or I thought of it, but I just wouldn't do it because there'd be so many people to ask. Is me and a couple of friends from high school, we all started a Minecraft server. The problem is that I would have to I would have to ask, because I don't like just recording videos and not asking for their approval. I would have to ask if they would not mind me recording their voice, because one, there is as you guys know, Ethan's part of the group, but there's another person that's also a streamer in there that I don't know that well too much, so I would have to ask, and everybody else doesn't really do that content, so I would have to ask permission, and I just didn't want to do it because to me it's too much work. Not too much work to ask, but too much work to make something that if it doesn't even get popular that good enough, then there was no point asking in the first place. But yeah, is there anything else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Trying to think if there's anything else that's really important to like discuss, but there's really not that much compared. Like, really not that much, as in like, after this series, it's mostly Friday videos that I have thought of, and Tuesday, Thursdays, I have to fill it up with something, which I could put it up to like, there's no new Pokemon game that's coming out, so I had to play an old one. Of course, it would have to be something. I gotta play anything from like the Switch to the 3DS to the DS to the Game Boy. It doesn't matter. I can even play like Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass, which I've done before, and I've beaten the game before. And I've played like Pokemon like Volt White, I think it's called, like Volt Black, whatever it is, or Blaze Black or Blaze White, whatever you want to call it. I forget which one it is. It's just, I think it's just white. I think it's Volt White. Let me check right now. Yeah, it's called Volt White. So I've been playing that recently. I could do that. It's just, to me, I just have to find something to fill it in. And I've been wanting to do a Nuzlocke. It's just, I'd rather do a playthrough first of a regular game and then go through a Nuzlocke. But to me, I wouldn't want to go through a Nuzlocke because, one, I get way too attached to the team members, and two, if I do a Nuzlocke, I had to do it on a game that I feel comfortable with. Not Gen 1 through Gen 3. Probably like Gen 4, Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8. One of them. I don't mind playing Gen 4 because EXP share is non-existent, but I could play through it because I've played the games before. Gen 6 or beyond because I prefer XP share because I don't want to deal with grinding at all. Grinding is just a pain. And I don't want to have to deal with that. So yeah, that's my opinion. But if you guys do want to see a Pokemon Nuzlocke, make sure this last video for Pokemon Conquest says you guys want a Nuzlocke. So then by the time I start one, then you guys can make sure that you guys get the content out. But it will probably be on Gen 6 or Gen 7. One of these two generations probably to start. Most likely Gen 7, Gen 6, not Gen 4. Because Gen 7 is what? The Alola region, and Gen 6 is Kalos and Auras. If I would do Gen 6, I could do the Gen 3 remake, which I don't mind doing because I haven't played the game whatsoever. So it would be my new experience, and also has the EXP shirt, which I'd be gratefully, happily take. But yeah, that's pretty much it of my announcement. As you guys can see, it's a 22-minute video. It's a long process. We're not sharing the screen very much, but it's pretty much just me talking about what's going on. But yeah, of course, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, try to see what's going on. This is me just blabbing about the first half. I will discuss the second half during when it is past June, or when it's on July. So July, August, September, October, November, December. I'll pretty much discuss that. As like last year, I probably will do it again this year, where I will discuss the announcements. But I guess like a little know about, like last year, how I did a Christmas thing where I posted around like something. I didn't post really Christmas videos on Fridays. I did mostly just uploads. For sure, on Halloween, I did post horror videos. So I will do that again. I think that was like a great idea, and it actually did a lot for me. But yeah, of course, I'll pretty much end this. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.